Ooh la la, my gorgeous Pisces, ooh la la. You are going to have a really good news right at the beginning of this week, and you are going to love. What are you gonna hear, and what are you going to become aware of? Like, oh my God, it's to do with something that was bothering you for such a long time, but also at the same time, the moment in time you become aware of this good news, my gorgeous Pisces. At that moment in time, you need to understand that you are going to accept some kind of a challenge without even being aware of it. And this is a good challenge. This is a big challenge, okay? So the moment in time you become aware of this good news, you're gonna be very happy, you're gonna be optimistic, you're gonna be rather ecstatic indeed. But at that moment in time, you're also going to accept some kind of a challenge without even realizing you're accepting some kind of a challenge. Why and how? Why? Because this is indeed part of it. It's needed. It's part of what made you feel happy and optimistic, my babies, in the first place. And then on another note, when you become aware of this good news, listen to me very carefully, my gorgeous Pisces. Even Samantha is all shaking like, oh my gosh, she's getting excited herself. But you are basically, when you become aware of this good news, there are going to be two paths ahead. And I do not need to let you know which path to go for and which path to follow, okay? Because this in itself is going to be absolutely obvious. Listen to me very carefully. When you become aware of this good news, okay, there are going to be two paths ahead, okay? I do not need to tell you which path to follow. One, it's going to be like nothing different to maybe what you've done so far. And one path, it's going to be like, do you know what I mean? You're just basically staying and doing the same thing, you know, like nothing will change. And the path number two, the second path, is the one that I'm talking about. You get my drift? You see what I mean? So there are going to be two paths ahead. If you follow one path, not much is going to actually change, all right? No, baby, no, boring. And if you go for the second path, this in itself, it's gonna be like a big, massive, giant mammitas walking into your life at that moment in time. One giant mama, it's about to walk into your life. Why? So, because you are... Pretty much so, you will know. So one path stays the same, you stay the same, your life stays the same. Another path, it's like, ooh la la, it's immediately going to require from you to make an important decision. That's how you will know what this path is. And this important decision, you don't need to think about, you don't need to worry about, you don't need to stress about, because that decision is going to be based on your sincere feelings. And it is like going to be like a major choice which you are at the same time, my gorgeous Pisces, going to make. On one hand, you are moving with your life like never before, but then on another hand, you're just leaving things behind that became boring and that don't make you feel happy anymore. So this is absolutely brilliant, because you know this in itself was causing you to have like a lack of inspiration, for example, my gorgeous Pisces. So this in itself, this is why this is going to be so important, because this in itself, it's really going to open your eyes, and you will be able to recognize very specific feelings and emotions within you. And that in itself is pretty much so going to make you aware of exactly what you want. You see where this is boiling down to? It's not only two paths, baby. It's like knowing which path to go for, but that particular path, it's gonna not only kind of gonna make you aware of exactly what you want in life, but at the same time, it's gonna lead towards a massive success and victory, my gorgeous Pisces, you know. So this is gonna lead towards like a really big achievement, but then at the same time, achievement, recognition, success, you know, but at the same time, your whole life is slowly but surely going to start changing. This is so important. And there is also like some kind of delayed news that you're going to become aware of, something that you've been waiting for, and it never kind of arrived, like some kind of a news, some kind of delayed news. You're going to be like, this is going to be brought to your attention again, and now at this stage you're going to have absolutely enough. So some kind of like delayed news that was making you feel so nervous, maybe, and anxious, and oh my god, now you're going to be like, bye darling. Do you know what I mean? Now you're just going to see that you're feeling differently. Now you're going to see that something changed within you, and this is going to reflect on your inner world, but most importantly, it's again going to reflect on your outer world, my gorgeous Piscelini, as well. Please, 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 when it comes to this week, like, oh my god, try to like kind of like drink as much water as you can. Water is gonna give you so much energy, my gorgeous Piscelini, as long as you drink lots of water throughout this week in particular, because I can see a lot is gonna be happening this week, and something is just gonna be draining your energy. It's not a bad thing necessarily, but sometimes when we are dealing with energetic things that are really powerful, they are draining energy like in a specific way, and there is so much more to water, my gorgeous Piscelini. But I need you to like kind of bless your water. Before you drink your water, bless your water. I know it sounds crazy again, but oh my god, there is so much to this world, that people are not being told, you know. So when it comes to you blessing your water, I just suggest you like bless your water. How do you bless your water? However you want to bless your water. Just touch the bottle with your hand and say a little chant, say a little prayer, make that connection and bless that water. Say, I'm blessing this water, and this water is in return going to bless me as well. And this is exactly what is going to happen, because at that moment in time you are indeed going to change the molecules within. Okay, so this is something that I would suggest. By the time you get to the mid part of this week, my gorgeous Piscelini, I'm not gonna lie to you, but there is going to be a bit of an unexpected change which you are going to have. This unexpected change is gonna like really shake you up a little bit, and something is gonna make you feel rather anxious here, and something is like gonna make you feel, oh my god, a little bit scared, you know. But then again, it's just basically now you're also going to realize that also that moment in time something is going to be unlocked within, when it comes to you realizing what exactly has brought so much sadness and pain into your life. And that moment in time, oh my god, you're gonna realize that you have all the resources you need, again, inner and outer, especially when it comes to you feeling trapped with a certain aspect of your life. Okay, now you're not going to feel trapped anymore, because this in itself is bringing a whole new viewpoint. Okay, the moment in time when you find out about this absolutely mind-blowing opportunity in between the midweek and the end of this week, and when you become aware of the fact that now you can go for this opportunity and you couldn't go because of this like kind of unexpected change, you know what I mean, this unexpected change, you couldn't go. So this unexpected change is actually going to work in your favor so much, because it's going to be followed by this amazing opportunity which you are going to have before. Not only that you wouldn't even notice it, but you definitely wouldn't go for it. So this is these are the new door which are actually going to open. This opportunity is like pretty much so going to really make you realize how much you want to learn something, how willing you are to learn to something. But this is where the magic is going to start, my gorgeous Piscelini, because the next 7 weeks are going to be magical, are going to be so amazing when it comes to your life. And in 7 weeks exactly, there is already going to be some kind of amazing achievement that you're actually going to have when it comes to this opportunity, like a really personal achievement. But there are certain things that you're going to find out about yourself and find out about the world in general, and this is bringing a very beautiful and positive and rather colorful energy into your life. And let alone the fact that this is going to lead towards your own victory, and towards you will overcome like a really massive obstacle as well. By the time you get to the last part of this week, my gorgeous Piscelini, what else I was going to say to you, by the time you get to the last part of this week, you know. You need to kind of realize that there is going to be a very much so brilliant idea which you are going to have. At around the end of the week, you will be creative, you're going to feel really good, something is going to make you feel extremely creative. I'm only telling you to try to recognize where this good idea is, when is it going to come up. So you're going to be really creative at around the end of the week, and that in itself, it's like this idea, because good idea that you're going to have, it's about you becoming more flexible. This idea, it's about you becoming more flexible, but there is some kind of compromise, an important compromise that you're actually going to need to make. And to make sure you understand this, yes, I would definitely make this compromise. I would definitely make a compromise in order to make my life more flexible. Absolutely, absolutely. When you are flexible, it's good. You know, you can do whatever you want to do, and you don't have a negative energy around you. If you're not flexible, then something is not right. Something is not right. So this is quite important when it comes to your own balance. And also, my gorgeous Pisces, at around the end of this week, my God, somebody, you need to stand your ground. Someone is going to be irritating you. Someone is going to be driving you nuts, my gorgeous Pisces, at around the end of the week. But don't say what these people or this person wants you to say. Stand your ground. You need to stand your ground. You need to stand your ground. You need to fight your corner. I'm not saying to have an argument. I'm not saying to have a fight or something. I'm just saying to stick to what you think is right. Don't make somebody to tell you to say what they want you to say. You really need to be very honest when it comes to some kind of intense conversation that you are going to have. You just need to stand your ground. I'm not saying to fight or argue. God forbid, no. I'm just saying to fight your ground and to stand up for your beliefs. To stand up for your beliefs, my gorgeous Pisces. This is very important, because this is actually in itself to do with an ongoing battle in your life. By standing up for your beliefs, by fighting your corner, my gorgeous Pisces, when it comes to this ongoing battle, this is not only going to show you how powerful and resilient you are, but at that moment in time, you're going to release from bondage, and you're going to remove the chains, you know, that have been affecting you and draining your energy for so long. Okay, my gorgeous Pisces, thank you ever so much for watching my videos. I'm sending you brightest blessings, lots of love, healing, peace, and light to every single one of you. Sasha Bonasin, psychic medium. Love you. Bye.